Hey everybody, welcome to the Fancy Werewolf Lounge. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, depending on when you're listening to this. I mean, if it's like 2:30, it's not going to be 5 o'clock or whatever. I actually don't know how time zones work. So, hey everybody, I'm Josh Weiser.
Hey, thanks, Josh.
Yep.
It's your co-host here, Liberty Bell. What's up, guys?
I'm Aloe me.
And I like two of us have like different placements today, which I like. You're out of town, Aloe?
Yeah, I'm in a remote location.
Look at him. He's got all of his gear and everything. That's dedication.
It all fit in my laptop bag, so it's perfect. It's just a mic and a laptop.
Yeah. All right. And today we have our guest, Mr. Curtish Parish. How you doing?
I am feeling awful at all times, and I'm getting used to it.
Don't get used to it, man. Do something about it.
To get this podcast onto a start.
It probably has nothing to do with that mega buddy of Mountain Dew you're drinking.
Those always make me feel great.
It's like for hours.
So I guess you did tell us how you're doing, Curtis. I'm sorry. I do that thing with your name because your first name and your last name kind of sound the same, but they're not.
I know it's almost it's great. And my parents' death.
What?
I get to say one R in both of them.
And an I and an S.
Yep. So, Curtis, the thing we usually ask our guests right away is, have you been?
How big is your junk? Oh, sorry. We don't ask our guests that.
Is it
What? No, let's start. Aloe, what were you gonna say?
I said, how big is your junk?
Junk.
I was thinking of the worst thing we could ask somebody.
I think whenever someone calls it junk, I think of this foreign exchange student we had in high school, and it's like someone's like, "I'm gonna kick you in the junk," and it's like, it's not junk, it's useful.
Where was he from? Is he Russian?
German.
Oh, German. Okay.
Well, the Germans do have a very specific relationship with peni. So,
what's that?
I don't know. It's probably in Sweden though. There's like a penis museum.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it is somewhere over there in Eastern Europe. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Penis museum. What is it? Like a bunch of people's foreskins documented?
I think that there might be a little bit of that.
Hey, this is Prince William's foreskin.
Isn't Prince William still alive? But
what
anyway,
difference does that make? You can still commemorate his foreskin.
Yeah, I have my foreskin in a frozen ice cube. My mom saved it, and it's in the freezer now.
I can't tell if you're being sincere or not.
She still has it?
No, I have it. She passed it on to me when I became a man. She gives it to me in a little ice cube.
That was your bar mitzvah? That was your mitzvah?
Something like that. Something like.
What are you gonna do with it? Just keep it in the freezer forever? What if somebody like makes a drink with it?
What I do with it is I eat it once I finally have a kid, and then the circle of life.
Oh my God! You really gonna eat it? You're never gonna have a kid though. So.
I'm gonna put it in my ramen noodles. That's
I'm so deeply disturbed by this.
The most offensive.
Sorry.
The most offensive thing you said in that whole thing was that you were gonna put it in ramen noodles. If you're gonna, that sounds like such a thing that would be so unique to do. Yeah, so unique. You really should like make it like a good exquisite meal out of your
good pasta. You don't want just that regular ramen noodle shit.
Yeah. At least you like the good ramen noodles.
A good linguine or something.
Yeah.
A little bit of feta cheese on top.
No. Keep going, Aloe. How else would you eat your foreskin? All right.
One and only Aloe mean. Just a little bit on your foreskin. It's yeah.
Sorry. I like to just knock the things off the rails sometimes and say stupid shit. You were asking him a question.
Yes.
Now I believe that you really do have your foreskin frozen in the freezer. So
That's for
Don't tell
real.
us. No.
Yeah, I
Allo, don't
believe-
tell us whether or not what you said is true. I
Okay.
want it to like be the cat in the
It's
box.
all true. There
Brodigger's
was
cat.
nothing not
Yeah.
true about it. He's like trying to play it off, but it was 100% legitimate.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well,
Curtis.
the more you know.
Curtis, how have you been trying to stay sane and healthy during this time?
I got back into painting miniatures again, and I'm back in school, so I can actually like focus my mind on shit. Back to psych classes again, and in general, I don't know. I just learned to love naps. I don't know. I fell in love with naps again.
Yes. Yes, naps are the best.
Despise naps, man. I
What?
fucking hate naps. I used to like it when I was in like kindergarten and stuff, but I just can't do a nap. I gotta like be about eye to take a nap, and I don't like it.
Feels like a defeat to you.
Yeah, it kind of feels like, and then I wake up groggy, and then my sleep schedule's off. I don't know. I'm not a good napper.
I can see that with a sleep schedule type thing, but I definitely took a nap this afternoon. It was lovely.
Yes. It does help if you have a good couch. My couch is garbage. My couch is a recliner couch, so it's like 3 different chairs and it has this hardness in between.
I napped right in the bed.
Josh Pfizer, I can fit a couch in my apartment.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like couches aren't built for me to lay on like that for longer than 5 to 10 minutes.
When I moved into this place, we had to sacrifice much because it couldn't fit up the stairs. So we just like found some college kids who were moving in. We're like, "You want a couch?" And of course they did. So circle of life. It's pretty much how we got it.
Well,
Yeah.
now you got to get one of those couches that you got to build.
Like an IKEA couch?
Yeah,
Build
like
it
a futon.
an IKEA couch. So you had to build it inside the apartment and then unbuild it before you leave.
That would be a solution to that. Yeah.
Or
We're
you
not
know,
here
just
for
put some milk crates-
solutions.
Put some milk crates down with some cushions on them, you know. For the change.
Anyway, Curtis, the other thing we ask is what kind of entertainment are you consuming during all this?
I just started watching She-Ra again. I'd stopped watching that, and I don't know. I think I like it.
And you mean the Netflix reboot?
Yeah, the Netflix one. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want an action show that's queer coded and aimed at kids, watch Steven Universe. But She-Ra's good too.
Okay. Okay, give that a try. So Curtis, we know you from comedy. We all used to, back in the long ago, used to do comedy together. And so do you want to talk about how you got into that?
I literally had nothing else going on because I just lost my job at Aquin, I think. And yeah, so my first jokes are about being unemployed. I called it Adventures in Day Drinking. I talked about how much I love shower beers. Still have shower beers, man. It's the best.
As much of a drinker as I am, I never got into that. Never got into shower beers.
I don't
try it,
really
though.
drink beer.
Do you have a specific kind of beer that you drink in the shower?
All of them.
Whatever's available.
Yeah, some nice and cheap, like Coors. something like that.
And do you have like a shower caddy for your beer?
I need to get one now since I moved.
So you just put it on the edge of the tub?
No, yeah, like a shelf. You just get on a shelf
Okay.
so the water doesn't get in it, and then
Yeah.
They don't get
people call
like.
it a bower.
warm one on the outside of you.
Now you see that's 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 the problem I had is I put it on the floor, so it has all my ball and butt grime. Like
That's what I was concerned about.
yeah.
You don't want
Yeah,
that.
No.
you're gonna have a shelf.
I was sick for a month. Anyway,
You got Ebola.
I've got
Ebola.
But and by the way, just to go back to the penis museum stuff.
Yeah, can we visit that? Because I feel like that got cut short by talking
Simple.
about Alice
Okay,
Frozen
we'll
Forest.
talk about it more. We'll talk about more. We'll put that on the agenda. First, let's finish up with if it's not going to be a quick thing. Let's finish up with Curtis's comedy story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there was an open mic that was at the Octopus before Alex Conyers was running it. This guy named Joshua Forbes.
Was it Josh Forbes or was
Yeah.
it Josh
Yeah,
Bash?
we'll call him Josh though, because he has a thing about being called Josh.
Oh, what's he want to be called? Joshua?
Yeah, I don't know. He's all like, Josh is the asshole that sells you Molly, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, he's got more than two problems himself. So, yeah, he
I'll bleep out the last name. Yep.
Huh?
I'll bleep out the last name.
What about the last name?
I'll bleep it out. Yep. In editing.
Oh yeah, that one thing. No, he yeah. And I think he's dying of Parkinson's. So
What?
gosh, I'm full of yucks today. Anyway,
Oof.
but no, that's where it started. And that was, I guess looking back on it, that's gotta be 4 years ago now. And I just kind of kept doing it for the fun of it. And
That was more than 4 years ago, Curtis.
Huh?
I said that was more than 4 years ago because Alex has been running the Octo Mic for over 4 years now.
Okay, so I
been
worked
almost
for
5
CBE for 3.5 years, and maybe five then.
Yep. There's no reason to be pedantic about it.
Love it.
4 or 5 years.
Did
That's
it
we can
by-
just say that. We'll say 4 or 5 years to his recollection.
Love pedantry, because it sounds like a sex thing, but it's not.
Wait, what?
Pedant. Being pedantic about things.
Yes.
It sounds like a sex thing, but it's not.
I mean, it could be depending on the person you're having sex with.
It is.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I really
Gotta
want
be
to eat your pussy. What you mean is you want to eat my clit and labia majora. And what you want to do is lick and not.
Stimulate.
Yeah, you don't want to eat that.
You don't actually.
anything.
Yeah, you don't actually eat it. Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
always
eat.
weird when a guy is like, okay, so obviously you guys don't have a hot take on this, but like, men are always like, so how good am I on a scale of 1? I'm just like, if I told you the truth, you'd probably kill yourself. So let's just not go here. You just lied to him, and you're like, yeah, solid 8, awesome, because you don't want to take the time to train him.
You'd probably kill yourself. Jeez, that has to be a really low number. Like -13.
Yeah, we could go
Before I would think about suicide. You're -13.
You're
Anthony
I
Quinn.
mean, everybody goes around saying, "Oh yeah, you're good at eating pussy," and then you find out that you're just terrible at it. I mean, it's life changing. Like,
Oh, you're talking about that. I thought you were talking about the whole thing. That specifically, yeah, that's like a basic thing you should know how to do. But I mean, you can Google it, and there's videos that will teach you.
There is this weird thing though where there are guys still that think eating pussy makes them gay, which is a weird. No, there still are those weird dudes. It's probably the same dudes who don't like wipe their ass because they think that's gay. Like it's.
Who the fuck do you know that? I've
I
never heard
I
of
don't know these
anybody.
guys personally, but like it's a thing. Look it up. It's a thing. There are yeah.
Will not look that up.
Do not look that up.
Like, I'll gladly look up videos on how to eat pussy, but I'm not looking up why men think they're if they eat it.
That's the weirdest shit I ever heard in my life.
There
Yeah.
are weird shit you ever heard in your life every episode, Aloe.
I
What
mean,
were you saying?
I'll just give it up. Incels, okay? Incels. They're a real thing. They're self-proclaimed, and they name themselves.
Incels are
Oh,
yeah,
incels.
yeah. They're bad news.
Oh my god, the fact that incel got mainstreamed, because I remember when it was just like a few whiny dudes on the internet, and then
and then they started committing murders.
then one went on a shooting spree. So,
But you gotta understand though, incel is not like fucking Taliban. It's not like a group of people.
Yes, no.
Incel is actually a term, means just dudes who can't get laid, involuntary celibate. They want to fuck, but no one's available to fuck. So
well, yeah, but there's also like this.
They don't
weird
have to be-
No one
within.
There's layers to the psychology
that no
beyond.
one wants to fuck them.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Maybe try being nice. That usually works with women, you know.
But there's also
nice.
other things. People have other issues, like they don't
I
have.
never get laid.
Yeah, I've been watching this show on Netflix called Dating on the Spectrum. There's people with different like conditions that don't allow them to be social in normal settings, so they can become incels.
But the thing about like incel as a thing, and it's not just like an umbrella term for people who can't have sex, is it's like there is this specific group of incels that blame the reason that they can't get laid on women, and sometimes and majority of the time, yes, they're just whining on the internet. A lot of them end up harassing specific women online, stuff like that. And then there's the guy who shot up the sorority and the rest of the campus in California like 6-7 years ago.
They should like change their term to a different specific kind of incels, the ones who are mad at women about it.
Well, there are men going their own way.
That's pretty much no. You guys pretty much said the same thing, except saying a different thing. Because and the weird thing about men go their own way is like it's rarely they actually do. It's weird that the men's
I'm detaching from women entirely, except I'm going to go on message boards constantly to hate on women.
Yeah, it's just like
it's that tied to the whole MRA movement, which is a hate group. If it could be a group, it would be a hate group. That's pretty much, yeah.
Well, I mean,
MRA is a trash.
I feel like if anybody couldn't get laid, though, they probably would be like a miserable ass person.
Yeah, but I think that's also a part of how society treats sex in general as this end-all be-all thing, and how it treats masculinity and sex are tied together because sex is, men who have sex are seen as less of a man is kind of
less of a man for having sex,
for not having sex.
Oh, for not having sex. Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't see it that way, but
well, you don't see it that way, but I kind of feel like that's a societal thing.
If you're not fucking, you're not a dude.
What?
Yeah.
But it is kind of.
You're not thinking about fucking.
But there is kind of this thing.
I hear you. What'd you say, Curtis? I missed what you said.
I said, if you ain't thinking about fucking, you ain't a dude.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can't say anything because
I got dude.
Machinations, like a dude.
I'm a dude.
But
I'm a dude.
I think that there is a thing about that we're just kind of realizing for some reason, even after like 2016, of how specific groups converge on the internet and then start to have actual an actual presence, actual influential in real life. Like right now, we're looking at a bunch of senators right now, like, well, not senators specifically, but a bunch of politicians running for office who are huge QAnon followers. Like that's a group that started, like, I want to say, like, right after Trump got elected, and then, blew up the way it is, and now they're real people going out trying to make specific laws, trying to be in power, that believe that stuff.
Well, yeah, but Facebook's like blocking all of their shit.
Well, that's good, but it's also like,
I doubt it's blocking everything.
yeah, it's
blocking everything.
They need to block more.
With the way that Zuckerberg
Like,
operates.
They're kicking people off of Facebook for all sorts of shit, and then like shit that's actually offensive they don't do anything about. It's ridiculous.
Well, stuff that's misleading too. I mean, you look at a lot of.
I appreciate that they're putting those. This isn't fully correct information or whatever. The fact checking. You'll like find these people who are just freaking anti-maskers and dingbats or whatever, and then you go on their page, and like every single thing they have posted is flagged. It's just like, can't you see that this is like?
I feel real bad because I have to follow my crappy rednecks, relatives Facebook.
Why is that?
Oh, this story is wild.
Okay, so my cousin she spouts stupid redneck bullshit all the time, meaningless shit. T-shirts she loves. How she's a tough girl who's always loyal, and how you better not cross her, or they'll never find your body, and all this shit. And then her daughter ran off for a few days, and like she was like missing. She's got a 16-year-old daughter, and the only way I knew about it was Facebook because she didn't post it anywhere else. And like I text my mom, it's like, hey, April's been missing for 72 hours. Did you know about this? And she's like, nope. And I sister, same deal. They're like, no, we have her unfollowed on Facebook. We were tired of her shit, so we didn't like listen to her. So now I have to follow her and my aunt, and I engaged with my aunt over something, which was a mistake. So now Facebook want to talk to her.
Okay, please tell us what the engagement was. At least we need to know this information.
Oh, there was that little boy, the little shot by a black guy.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, where's the outcry for little such and such? Everyone's mad about George Floyd, and it's just like, George Floyd's killers didn't get caught.
Yeah, this is something I heard about, just at work. Some guy was like, and with the same thing, is just like, well, and I think his exact words were, this is a new world we're living in. Nobody cares when a black guy kills a white person. And it's just, I really should have, I don't know if I should have engaged.
So dumb.
That was a great voice you did there. I like that.
He sounded exactly like that. But it is the thing of like, I wanted to be like, oh, so he wasn't caught. Well, no, he was caught. It's like, oh, so he wasn't charged. Oh no, he's been charged. What's the fucking problem? Everything you want.
He's facing a life sentence.
What else can you say except this sucks that it happened? I mean, there's nothing left to be pissed about.
Yeah, it's a tragedy, obviously, but what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to start a race war because of this? Like, I don't know what exactly.
They don't tell the whole story.
The guy at work, yes, he wants that.
Yeah, but Liberty, I think you have a better handle on the story.
Oh, I don't have that much of a better handle on the story, but like, there's reports that this kid's parents were addicts and they were using drugs with this guy that ended up shooting the kid, and the bullet was never intended for the 5-year-old kid. It's not like the guy just there and shot the kid for, just intentionally was like, oh, you're a white boy, bam, it's just stupid.
I have relatives who think that Black Lives Matter is a hate group. And
Yeah.
you can't. It's just like nobody said only Black Lives Matter, you dipshit.
Well,
Yeah, it's kind of to the point where it's just like if they don't get it, there's no point in trying to argue with them or reason with
Exactly.
them.
And I made the mistake of arguing. So now Facebook analytics are like, "Hey, listen to more of your crazy bullshit from your aunt."
that's
Right.
always
Yeah, I just see all that shit as entertainment. If I find that someone's not entertaining me, I'll unfollow them. I don't care what the situation is. Like if I find something, like I read something or see a couple things that bother me, like why would I even want that in my mind? There's a lot of
I'm
shit
the
already
same
in my
way.
mind.
I don't
And
usually unfriend a lot of people. I have unfriended several people during the last year, but I generally just go on their page and unfollow them. You know?
By the way, they found the kid. They found April.
found
I
her
guess.
cousin.
right. I think I was gonna ask
my
you, Bench.
cousin's kid, it did not stay missing.
Yeah.
Just
Really?
Well, and
but the
Wild,
second,
crazy 16-year-old girl.
yeah, but the second she showed back up, the messages were gone from Facebook, and it was just the same stupid shit that she didn't stop posting, even when her child was missing. Was
Like, yeah, you
still
think-
like, check out these badass T-shirts. Check out what
Fucking-
medical marijuana thinks about this.
what is it with far
She's
right?
a felon anyway, so I don't know why she's talking about marijuana and how much she loves it on Facebook. It's just like, dude, you're gonna lose your kids again.
Yeah. Well, what is it with far right weirdos
I
and
believe in
loving
guns.
those?
It's like you can't own guns. Anyway.
What was it? Far right
What do
weirdo.
you say? Why am I having such a hard time understanding though?
I don't know.
Uh,
So talk when other people were talking. No, she's yeah. So she's a felon because her and her husband stole from churches and
From churches.
and homes. They stole from homes, but they also stole from some churches, but never any Catholic churches because I think that's where her belief structure lies. So, yeah, they totally stole. So basically, so it's a good thing she's never like tried to take the high ground with me at any family meetings. I'd just be like, "Bitch, you stole."
You know what? I'm gay, but you stole from churches.
You stole from fucking churches.
Yeah. Like, what do you think would be worse
I
in the
brought my
eyes of God?
Yeah, I maybe drank a beer in the shower once or twice, but you ripped off the church.
Yeah, the news report it showed the little donation that they were having for like this kids group was specifically donating to a foreign country, and the jar was empty, and it's like
she stole from the church kids, not just the church. She stole from kids.
Stole from a children's charity.
From a youth group. Oh my God! Where is she? I need to give her a nuggie. When I meet your aunt, she's.
Yeah, I think she's still. Yeah, I think she's still paying restitution, but I don't remember.
She's got the nuggie coming her way.
Jesus Christ.
Or watch out. She's an internet badass.
She is the redneck.
Yeah.
She's loyal
If her
redneck.
taste in t-shirts is an indication, she's quite dangerous.
But
she has a Grim Reaper on her set.
I love how stupid those t-shirts are because they usually like have like 10 lines of text, and it's usually like, you don't mess with somebody who was born in June, owns an AK-40 AR-15, has a brother in the military, believes in God.
I'm a God-fearing contractor who's
I've
always
got God
got
on my
angry
side.
issues.
I also steal from his churches.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing I love about all those ads, it's not print. It's somebody photoshopped onto a blank piece, whatever the print's supposed to be, because they were too cheap to keep printing them. So it's not even like, check out this thing we made. It's like, please buy this thing we want to make.
Well, and I think it's part of...
It's basically a human meme.
Yeah, exactly. It,
fucking work.
from what I understand, I think it also has to do with the fact that Facebook has your information, so they directly target you with those kinds of things. And that's another upsetting thing about Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. I remember it wasn't a targeted ad, but I remember on Twitter I accidentally followed a bot account because I think it was literally like something. It was some adorable animal photos. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, they get
And, like,
those
my
assholes
adorable
get you
animal
with those.
photos.
Yeah.
I know, and then all of a sudden I start getting ads for something called Cloud9 syrup.
Wait, what is this? Is it just syrup or is there?
It's basically like cough syrup that you use recreationally. It's specifically for that, and apparently it's for you.
Is this
Then,
scissor?
like,
Is this
Scissor.
this what all the mumble
it's a
rap
lean
drinking?
ingredient.
The mom
I don't know.
rap.
The lean, that
The
lean.
lean, yeah, the
Yeah,
aloe lean.
Like they're pouring it into the Sprite cup with the
Yeah.
Jolly Ranchers on top. I'm like,
Yep.
Yeah,
what
that's
is
exactly
this?
what it is. Yeah.
How are people who can kick my ass drinking this?
Oh my God. Well, if it helps, Eddie, those kids are gonna die at 35. So
My God.
Lil Wayne's 37. He's all right.
okay, Little Wayne may be 37, but he is not all right.
What do you mean he's not all right? He's all right. He's a successful dude. He has a show, a podcast that's doing pretty well on Apple.
You just said doing very well on Apple. Nobody has Apple. Nobody has subscribed to that streaming network, Allo.
Apple podcasts?
Oh, podcast. Okay, I didn't know about
Yeah,
that. Okay.
it's a podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
Lots
Yes.
of people.
Lil Wayne.
We're speaking on shit you don't know about. You're
He always thinks people are gonna die
you're
from
not
alcohol
our
poisoning.
hip-hop culture on the podcast.
Remember you used to think I was gonna die from wine and vodka? It's
Still might
like, I'm
happen. Still might happen.
Well, there's lots
Still
of things
might-
that's gonna kill me before that, though. Lots of things.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the Penis Museum.
It's so sad when Allo dies, we can play that clip.
Yeah, and I'm taking a
Lots
drink.
of things don't get me.
Lots.
Of the Halloween wine and vodka.
We're gonna play that at his funeral. We talk about each other dying a lot, don't we?
Can we not? We always talk about Aloe specifically dying. Like,
We talked about everybody dying. We just haven't talked about you dying yet, Liberty.
Yeah, because
why? Everybody just thinks I should just
Forever in our hearts.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you'll
Or
probably
I'm just-
outlive all of us statistically because females usually outlive longer than. I don't
Yeah,
know about-
right. We all know that's not true. It's the poor decision making skills I have.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably going to be Josh. He's going to outlive all of us if we have to
I'll
take a
probably-
bet.
that'll be the upsetting thing is even with the way
skydiving.
I live.
Oh, it's actually in Reykjavik, Iceland.
Yes, I was about to say that. Here, I'll
in Iceland, and
I'll
y'all
pull-
weren't listening.
Oh, it opens at 10 a.m. on Monday, so we could still get there. Actually, we couldn't. What time
I
is it?
don't think
Yeah,
we're allowed to go there now.
yeah, I think it's
COVID.
closed because of
You know
COVID.
what? Can we
Americans aren't allowed
just
to go to a
live
lot
out
of
my
places.
fucking penis museum dreams for a second?
Okay. We're on the Magic School Bus and we'll go take a tour.
Oh my God, there's 5,000 pictures of it on Google. We don't even need to go to it. We can tour the whole fucking thing.
Well, here's the
There's an
site.
audio tour.
So
Oh,
there's this.
okay. Yeah.
I really
Oh,
hope this can stay up on YouTube
Why wouldn't it? Oh,
because we're showing penis stuff.
oh, weird.
Well, there's no flash, and
It's
two, no one
not
watches
real
this, so no
penises.
one's going to flag it.
Every time, Mallow. Every episode.
Are you trying to get monetized? Because
Oh,
yeah, that's how
wow.
you get demonetized.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm loving this.
Yeah,
Ew.
yeah. It's different stuff. Animal penises. I think this is
Ew,
supposed
why
to
are
be a
they
real.
showing? Why are they showing us the animal penises? Well, I guess in a penis museum.
Whales got big old dicks.
When in Rome, when in
They're big.
Ice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do whales have big old dicks proportionate to their body?
I
I'm pretty
believe
sure.
they do, and I think they're called dorks.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure they're mostly dick.
They're mostly dick.
A whale is actually a giant dick disguised as a whale.
Yep.
Right.
Sperm whale being the biggest for obvious reasons.
Yeah, the sperm whale produces the most sperm.
Is that actually true, or is that
I
No.
always assumed it's because they look like it,
They
like
look
the
like
sperm, but I
sperm?
don't remember what they look like.
They look like sperm?
they look
I
like
think we got a little
whales?
something right here.
Fish look like sperm. If anything looks like sperm, it's probably jellyfish.
Okay, according to a viral message, the typical blue whale produces more than 40 or 400 gallons of sperm when it ejaculates every time.
You could swim in that.
Yeah.
That's
Why
like
would
a
you put that out
quarter
into the
of
universe,
worth
Ella?
of shit.
In case you wanted to have a fun weekend.
Some of us are into it, okay, Josh?
Do you guys remember the urban legend about
The follow-up question is the ocean salty because of whale sperm?
Well, that's a smart question.
motherfucker?
Good
Oh my god.
question. I was about to mention that.
Oh. Actually, the sperm whale is named a sperm whale because it produces an oil.
Oh, this can't be good.
It produces an oil called spermaceti. Spermaceti. Sperm oil. It doesn't say
Sperm-
anything else about it.
Do you mean spermicide?
No.
No, spermaceti.
Spermicide kills
Spermaceti.
sperm.
Spermaceti. It's a white, waxy substance produced by the sperm whale, formerly used in candles and ointments. It's present in a rounded organ in the head where it focuses acoustic signal, aids in the control of buoyancy.
You know, I'm all for environmentalism, but I don't think we need to save the whales anymore. I think
They're done?
just let it happen.
Fuck 'em.
What's
Yeah, fuck 'em.
wrong with you?
I think we're.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm there with you, bud.
All that information was deeply
Honestly,
upsetting to me.
this is really interesting information.
Yes,
so
it is.
Can
I'm
you
glad we divulged into the whale rabbit hole.
look up the titty
Oh yeah, is there
What?
a titty museum?
museum?
Is there a titty museum?
Oh, for sure, it's gotta be titty museum.
Here, let me see if I can find it.
Museum. I'm Googling.
Yeah, but I can
Yep,
actually
there's
pull it
one.
up.
Yeah, where's it at?
Oh, there's
Boob.
so many vowels in this. Let me see.
Divino Historist.
Yeah,
Something like this.
So it's not in this
It's
country?
actually no, it's a museum of women's history, but that is not the breast museum. But however,
huh.
They have a breast wing.
there's apparently a place called Field of Boobs. So
That sounds like a restaurant, like a
there's a
Southern-
Balinese breast museum.
Bolognese.
Let's go to Bali.
History of women's history. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah,
We're
that's
just
not
gonna
a-
spend this episode talking about different body part museums.
Tranquilization.
I just did boob museum. I got hurt in the Museum of Sex bouncing boob house.
Oh yeah, we need to figure out what that is.
Well, it's New York Post,
Was
so
it
it might
bounty
not.
house made of inflatable boobs?
Let's
Oh
take a
yeah.
look.
Man.
Who doesn't want to be in a bouncy house made of giant boobs? Oh, look at them.
Wow.
Everybody does. Even gay men. Even gay men want to.
Okay, well, you got to read it. You can't just scroll.
Read
I
all
never
that?
read articles. At the Museum of Sex, you are allowed to enter heaven for just 2 minutes and $3.
Oh, yeah, extra
Have-
bouncy house.
Heaven, in this case, is an adult-only X-rated bouncy house decorated with diverse collections of inflatable boobs. Named Jump for Joy, this uncensored attraction will most definitely leave you with a feeling of joy from both the forced cardio and from the boobs. So yeah, a bunch of other stuff there. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to read it more.
Look at I really like how the boobs have the bumps on the areolas. Like, they're so...
I think that's just like the inflatable thing. I don't think that's.
Those are just patches because there's been so many hard pricks in there. They get holes in them.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good one.
I'm
Good
sure
one.
some asshole went in there and jerked off. I'm sure some douchebag did that.
I don't know. I've never jerked
At
off a
least it
bouncing
wasn't a
before.
blue whale.
But now you want to,
That's an
right?
interesting thought. Can you stop bouncing to jerk it? That's the thought
Oh, you
that I'm
could
having.
bounce and jerk at the time.
The problem is, like, if you,
I'm just thinking aloud. I don't
You have
know
to
why.
lay down. You have to lay down and be by yourself, because if there's someone else going to be bouncing around, you're going to start rolling over while you're laying down.
yeah, that's
You
actually
can't
the
stand
biggest
up in a
problem.
bouncy
Also,
house. That's
wait,
that's
2
damn near
minutes. You only
impossible.
get 2 minutes, so you got to be.
That's all
I'll
I
take
need.
that challenge.
Better fluff
Actually,
yourself.
that's 30 more seconds than I need. I got time for cleanup. What are you talking about?
You got to fluff yourself before you go in. I'm still out of time for cleaning.
Isn't that just jerking off? Isn't that just what jerking off is fluffing yourself? Like,
Yeah.
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 So you just start before you go in.
This is a 2 minute, epitome of greatness. Whatever.
The problem is, like, when you're bouncing, you accidentally,
All
like,
those nipples don't want to put an eye out. That's all I can think of.
I just want to go in there, but not want to go in there because you guys are all perverts. Now I'm like, dang, I can't go in the
oh
inflatable
yeah,
pool.
can't have any perverts at the boob museum.
It's not a boob museum.
It's a sex museum. I know.
It was a sex museum, which is not just about breasts. Breasts are
Perverts
not.
keep the lights on there. What are you talking about? A sex museum?
I will repeat myself. Breasts are not sex organs.
What?
Oh, they're not technically.
Yes, they are.
Strictly speaking,
They're
No,
attractive, yeah.
They're sex, like a lure is a sex organs. Other animals have little dangly things that attract a mate. So because they're used to sex, I think they should be
Well, can you
considered
call
a
it
sex
what?
organ.
A sex organ?
Yeah, I think it's not an organ. I don't know. You're right. It's not an organ for us, I guess, but it's a tool for sex.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of sex. I mean, obviously.
In my opinion,
yeah,
I didn't go to
like,
school for this. I'm just talking shit.
I honestly think, like, sex organ does mean the reproductive.
Yeah, so in that sense, yeah. But I think they're important.
They are important. Nobody here. Hello. Nobody here is arguing with you that
a bouncy house made of them. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There wouldn't be a bouncy house made of them if they weren't important.
Okay, you're right.
Very important.
Love the whole deal.
Yes.
And
Here's the thing.
Can orgasm from nipple play. So
here is the official stance of the Fancy Werewolf Lounge is that boobs are important.
Here.
Boobs are important.
I would drink to that, but I'm not drinking today.
Yep. Even
Am I the only one? Am I the only one?
No, Josh is having a beer, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Breckenridge Avalanche Amber Ale.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I, on the other hand, drank the majority of a bottle of Jameson last night, and it was not.
So you're in that mode.
But then I woke up and made biscuits and gravy from scratch, so everything's fine now.
And you didn't invite me over for breakfast.
I had company already, so.
Oh. All right. No. Guys. We got to do the sitcom. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
It wasn't like that.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. It wasn't like that for me. Anyway.
Nobody buttered my biscuits, okay?
Oh, that is the saddest analogy I've heard in a while.
I had to butter my own biscuits today and go Bucks.
Butter in them up. Yep. Just
honey butter. Yeah. That's how you gotta do it. That's how you attract a mate. I don't have one of those little dangly things.
I actually want to know what you mean by dangly things.
Those dangly things that attract mates.
2 of them?
You have 2 of them. What are you talking about?
What?
I have no idea what this conversation is about anymore.
I was talking about, Al was talking about how animals have dangly things that attract mates, and I was not thinking about my breasts because I don't think of them as dangly things, but technically they are. They
Yeah.
be dangling.
Well, no, I think balls are dangling,
Be dangling.
boobs are flopping. Boobs are flopping. Because they have to land on skin.
Flopping sounds so much more fit.
Yeah.
I think flopping's after 40.
It's all bad.
Well, the thing is, like,
And
even
I'm
with
gonna
perky
just
boobs.
go get a breast lift now. What if my breasts were just always touching my chin though? 'Cause imagine people would look like that.
That's
Like
weird.
those. What about those characters that have balls hanging off their chins? You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Instead, they're titties. What? You've never seen an alien with balls for chin?
Was that South Park? What was that? What show was that?
I don't remember.
I
Yeah,
think that was
don't
Men in
remember.
Black 3?
Was
I
it?
can see it in my mind's eye, though. I've forgotten what.
So it wasn't a cartoon. Damn.
Was it from?
I
Is
think-
it one
no,
that
it
is
was-
that
it was a
guy from
cartoon.
Star Wars? The one with the.
It might have been.
Or-
It might have been Men in Black. Now that I'm thinking about it, so I feel like somebody like punched his.
Oh yeah,
balls on his
no.
chin.
It was- I think it was Men in Black 2, and I hate that I have memory of Men in Black 2 this well, because it's not a good movie.
Mhm.
Oh, look at this weird mask. Oh,
All right, are you gonna show us? You're
I'm
the.
gonna send it to you, Josh, so you can share it.
All right. I'll share it on the thing.
Look at this thing.
Oh my god, it's so creepy. I just can't stop looking at it.
Wow. Is that what you say to your dates? Is that why you have to butter your biscuit?
I don't. What dates? Okay,
Did you send
I
it
sent
to me on
sent it to
Facebook,
the-
or did you send it to me?
Yeah, I sent it to the group chat.
Okay. Oh my God.
I told you. I
All
told
right, let
you.
me just kind of put this
Don't
up there
Google
to
balls for
traumatize our
Don't do
viewers.
It's funny.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That is hilarious.
It's on eBay if anyone wants to purchase.
Because it looks so real. It's fucking. Oh man, if I was
God.
filthy rich, I would buy that and wear it sometimes.
If
You
you were
think this would
filthy
cost
rich,
a lot of money?
Oh, I'm sure that costs a lot of money. It looks so real.
Well, it's from eBay. What does it say?
it looks very real. Look at the hair. The hair is so authentic.
Yeah, well, what does it say for the price on there, Lib?
Oh, I gotta re-Google balls for chin now.
The fact that will be something that will just like auto come up. We do
They sell
BA,
truck
balls
nuts
on chin. Balls.
on Etsy. You can buy realistic flesh-looking truck nuts for only $6. No wonder so many people have them.
Flesh-looking truck nuts.
It's not even showing me it anymore, you guys.
Yeah, because they're
It's
freaked
like,
out that
no.
somebody actually Googled that.
They know. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's $25, Al.
Yeah,
That's
it's not even that
crazy.
I think
Because it's on eBay, so that's just the bidding, though, right? They're gonna start the bidding at 25 because no one's bidding on that shit.
Okay, and guess what? Free shipping. Free shipping.
Ooh,
No, that is the buy it now price.
You should get
that's
that.
the buy it now price. Aloe, you're getting that.
I might get that. Oh, I don't have eBay account, so never mind. I won't get it.
I'll get it. I will get it for you as a mystery surprise.
Now, yeah.
More than 63 have been sold.
That's crazy. I wonder if it'll even fit my head. If it doesn't fit my head, Josh, you have to away
Oh, God damn it. Okay.
when the octopus opens back
I'm
up.
gonna wear it on the podcast.
Oh, I was thinking like when the octopus opens back up.
Of course, it comes from China, and it says it's in new condition. So nobody else has had the balls for the chin yet, other than you when you get it. It's the creepiest thing ever. Oh God, the side view is worse.
Send it. I'll put it up.
Oh God.
Why are you doing this?
I literally hate this, but
Why are you doing this to me?
You have to show us this.
I'm going to. Give me a second, my God.
No,
A little patience. I'm setting multiple angles.
I ain't a doctor. I ain't got no patience.
You better get some.
Mm,
Okay, here they come, and I'm sorry.
no pun intended.
Sorry, not sorry.
Let's see. Oh my God. You were right. This is for some reason way more fucked up.
I look like the one where he's hiding the scrotum, though. He's like, "Oh, I don't want nobody to see this."
Oh, Jesus.
That one's my favorite right
happy.
there. Go to the one of him hiding the balls.
Oh my!
Al, so what's on the wall behind you? What do they got for decorations there?
There's a flower, I think some other flowers, and then some other weird stuff. I don't know.
Jesus Christ!
It's like a picture of a ground. It's like real abstract.
I've like never seen anything like that in a hotel.
Is this a hotel?
Yeah, you can see the door. Hotels have a bunch of shit on the door, let you know where to go in case of a fire.
Right. Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Where are you? I guess I'm out of loop on this one.
He's on vacation.
I'm on a siesta.
Where'd you go?
North
What's up with
Dakota.
that fucking clock? I mean, wherever. Oh, was that like after Sturgis like shit on the ground everywhere, or what? Like when you posted
What clock?
you posted that video with all the shit on the ground. There was like a bunch of milk jugs, and then there was like a clock, and you had it set to
Oh, that was actually back home. That was in Swisher, the outdoor shooting range.
Okay. I was like, where the hell is that? And like I wasn't sure if it was, so that was probably like mostly debris from the storm.
No, it was all just a dirty shooting range. There's a bunch of shells, and people go out there and shoot bottles of water and shit and leave it there.
And they just leave the shit there. Fuckers.
Yeah. The shooting range here is way nicer. They like have, a public shooting range like every
So you
town
bring your new
has
rifle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I forgot about
You got a pump action rifle.
Nice.
Apparently all the kids are.
God, I forgot all about that.
You forgot
That's
about
so
the
funny.
gun you own.
Yeah. I forgot that I showed it on the last episode.
Yeah,
Holy
he was
shit.
showing off his
I'm still
gun
trying
and
to find
pumping it.
We'll need to.
Pumping it.
Hopefully, we can salvage it, but that might be a lost episode,
The
unfortunately.
episode might
Oh shit, for real?
So it recorded, and like how I told you, Aloe, like at the end, it didn't prompt me to save it anywhere or anything. Supposedly it's saved on the cloud, but Josh hasn't even looked for it.
I've looked for it. I can't, it's.
I had a
it's
feeling that was
complicated.
going to be the case.
I know, which is so disappointing because that was a super fun episode.
So you guys do need me.
We don't.
To be the
Yeah.
producer.
Thing.
To producer. And the
Okay,
well,
so Curtis,
how we made
what
you
happened
do.
was I couldn't make it to the last recording because I had to work. So I was just like, hey, you guys do it. I trust you. And Zoom
did it.
is kind of shitty. So
Oh, yeah.
Well, we did it. We'll just put it that way. We did it.
and hopefully one day
Whether
we can
there's
actually
proof or not, we
Yes.
did do it.
you can just make claims that something happened on that podcast that didn't
Well,
happen.
a lot happened. Who person played gin and juice on the ukulele,
Yep.
and Aloe brought out his pump action rifle and showed us what a badass he is.
And I
Pump action
with a
rifle.
cure for the Rona.
Yeah. A lot.
It's gone forever now.
It's gone forever.
Very nice.
Formula
So
was in your
We're
head.
never going to hear the end of this from Josh, who, by the way, said, oh, I'm going to come over at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll test it and see blah, blah, blah. And then he did not come over. So.
Why didn't you
Well,
come over,
Liberty-
Josh?
Liberty,
Sorry
in
about
my
that.
defense, I am also unreliable.
Yeah, and he says he's looked for it in the cloud, but he has not looked for it yet. He's lying. He's lying to air.
It's a big ass cloud.
Yeah, the cloud is big. It wouldn't be the cloud if it was big. Like, Jesus, get off my front and my back and my top of my head.
Well, I still love you.
Thank you, Liberty. We all love you too.
There's that.
Like, friggin' everyone loves Liberty.
Yes,
Oh,
that should be the
yeah.
new series. That should be the spin. That should be
That
the
should be
reboot.
the name of the podcast.
Everybody loves liberty.
Liberty.
Everybody loves liberty. I'm Ray Romano. This is actually a good Ray
One
Romano.
week we'll name it Everybody Loves Liberty, then the next week
That's
we'll name
wrong.
it Everybody Loves Aloe.
Well,
Third week,
Oh, hey, I'm Aloe. I'm gonna drink some wine and juice in the
and then the
thing.
third week we'll call it Everybody Hates Josh.
I don't want to try to impersonate Chris Rock, so that's gonna
Why
be.
not?
I can't do that. What?
I said good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Like
I'm
even if
really
you're
proud
trying,
of you for knowing your limits.
yes, even if here's the thing I've learned about white people trying to impersonate black celebrities, even if you can do like very specific ones, it does veer off into the generic racist voice. So
Yeah. I mean, every guy thinks he can do Morgan Freeman, but
There's some funny ones out there.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just horrible at impressions. So
Yeah,
I
it's really
can't
hard to
do it.
do. I can't.
I'm just
I came up
awful
with a
at
joke that felt like a Liberty joke so much that like I could only say it like in her voice in my head.
it. Okay, let's hear it. Impersonate me and tell the joke.
The Natter Days, the strawberry lemonade from Natural Light. I converted. I'm part of the Church of Natter Day Saints.
Actually, I have drank a few Natter Days. And they're not that bad.
Not bad at all. No,
So
they're quite
actually,
good.
yeah, that does sound like it could be me.
Yeah, it was a Liberty Bell joke. And
It did have your tone to
yeah.
it, and yep.
I just wrote a joke about how all the white people cookouts are like 50 Shades of cauliflower.
50 Shades of what?
Cauliflower.
Okay, come on.
It's a work in progress. It's a bit. It's gonna be a bit.
That's when you know the show to wrap up when the cat comes in, starts meowing.
Yeah, he
Well,
let the cat. He specifically told me he was podcasting from his bedroom so that Chanda wouldn't "quote unquote" ruin the podcast, which never does. We love her.
But I
We
love her,
like
but like
more
she.
than you. No, I'm just kidding. And then now he lets her in the room anyway.
I let her in the room because she was whining a lot. All right, and that was doing just as much damage. So
Yeah, I could hear her a couple times.
Yep. Little kitty girl. Oh, look at it. Listen to her. She's so sweet.
she is sweet. She's a sweetie baby. She's a nice baby.
Yeah, and that's why we want her on the podcast.
Getting my leggings all catty.
Dice.
You're wearing leggings.
Yeah. I got a nice butt, and I want to be able to show it off.
They say G on the back.
What?
They should.
They say pink or juicy on the back.
I wish they did. See, here's the thing.
I
Gender.
wish they said honey biscuit.
You know what? I'll put honey biscuit on.
I wish one said bisque and the other one said it.
What? Each cheek, you mean?
Yeah. And make sure there's a little hole there.
Jesus Christ.
Like a flap
Just-
that can just
there's
like
those
a flap with a
leggings
button
and
and just
assless
like
chaps.
conveniently like old like prospector long johns.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they need to just be assless chaps and then on your cheeks, right? Bisque and it.
Are there chaps
Well,
with
they're
ass on them, or is assless chaps? This has always bothered me because I thought chaps, none of them have asses.
They have,
Honestly,
yeah, they have all the way around chaps that kind of like
Some of
tie
them
on the
do.
side. Yeah,
Well, guess I'm gonna have to look that
I
up now.
thought those pants.
Let me
I
take
do a
a
lot of horseback
I
riding.
just want some assless
Mhm.
chaps for all of us.
No, I don't.
Put that on the
assless
list.
chaps. I think that's I think
Assless chaps on the list along with the scrotum face mask.
prepared
What?
chaps. Let's see.
Fair one.
Josh is having an
So-
emergency.
All right, let me pull this up for you guys. And this is what comes up when you put in chaps into Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's all sorts of different
One
kinds.
of them have asses
Jeez,
on them.
$500 to see those? It's
Which
crazy.
ones?
Those brown ones over there, they're all the way
Oh,
around.
yeah.
These ones are 800
Orange.
leather chap G. Oh, so
Oh, I didn't
that's
see
just
that.
like the brand, yeah. What is it, $500? Oh my.
I think those go all the way around. Looks like.
Look at the
Well, let's see.
look at bull riding in the top.
Come
How there's a
on.
Confederate flag next to it. This sucks.
It's tack.
Let's see.
Texas, South Texas tax. Oh,
Come on, baby.
I like them.
You wish they were
Fine print
chapless,
isn't-
assless. Sorry.
Oh wait, those ones have an ass though, right? Yeah.
Those are
They don't have a
crotchless
back
though.
view. I mean, there's this, but you can't really tell.
Tassels.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like the
There's
tassels.
visibility on the
They
ass.
do look like they're well made. I will say that.
Yeah, these look
Oh,
like
yeah.
very like specific. Yeah. Okay. Let's read the reviews. Oh, they're right. You're very well made
Well,
with quality leather.
Those look very
look at
cheap.
the reviews on like
The
a
hunter
beer
chaps.
pair. Oh god, what the lace at the side?
Oh, what is this? This is bell-bottom chaps.
Yeah, I like those. I feel like everyone should own those.
This looks like
Those are just assless pants.
Yeah,
looks
those
like-
aren't really chaps.
Hey, baby, want to fuck a couch?
On acid.
well, you know, this looks like
Answers yes.
these were used in the porn version for the video
Gosh.
Groove is in the Heart.
Josh, look at the size chart. I need info on these.
Holy
They
shit.
go up
Oh yeah,
to
they got them. They got 'em in
3XL,
everything.
so
Yeah.
everybody ought to be able to
Alright.
find a pair for
$60.
themselves. Let's all get this. Let's all get all of us.
I want them. I'm getting them. Fuck you guys.
Oh no.
Hello.
I've been wasting so much money. I'm already
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, there. We went down that rabbit.
Yep, we went down the chapless chap. Really chaps my chaps.
You're chatting up. I can't hear you.
Me?
No.
Deantford.
So, how's everybody else doing?
I'm great. I'm doing just dandy. Like I said, I had the biscuits and gravy today. You cannot go wrong.
You put sausage in it?
I use half mild sausage and half spicy sausage. I like my gravy kind of spicy.
Nice.
Yeah, is that what you got that sausage the other day for?
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
and
so
I
you knew
grilled
about the
it all last
sausage
night
and
for about bones. Been eating a lot of meat. Been eating a lot of meat the last couple days.
Again,
And corn.
and
I had
corn.
corn on the cob too. It was awesome.
your poops are
we-
atrocious.
Josh and I went to the farmer's market together, and I got corn there.
Yes. Yep.
And actually, it was for sweet. So he was not lying. The advertising was accurate. So that.
I'm glad that the farmer's market guy accurately said his thing.
Yeah, because fuck lying assholes.
God. Oh, boy. Oh no. Come on. Are you guys
Uh-oh,
still
what
there?
happened? Yeah, we're here.
Oh, come on. See, this is why. Oh my God,
You're
what am I
the
gonna
one
do?
in the room.
One of these days, we're gonna have
Did
like
she
the
knock
best.
your beer over? Is that what happened?
No, that's not what happened. She just like
Oh, thank God.
walked across the thing, and
Yeah. Well, that's a cat shit. Cats do those things.
yes, it is. So what else?
So yeah, that was basically my weekend. I also tried to go to a bonfire last night with a friend, and there were like 60 cars there, and I was just like, going here. Turn around.
Yeah. There is a thing where you know, I was going down the first off last night I went to the Octopus. It is actually open, but it's not open for performances, and it was pretty much dead. It was like me, my lady friend, and two of the other regulars, and I was just, even for like a Saturday, it's like Saturday night. Just like I was wondering, hey, why isn't any, like, usually you see all those Fucking shitty college kids.
Yeah, this is moving weekend, isn't it? I saw something
It
on the
is. It
news
is. I
here.
helped my sister move
Well,
in.
no, the weekend before, last weekend it was crazy on the hill too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they're
but
back.
then
They're back.
yeah, then we went a block over and there was this like huge house party. Like there was a pile of beer cans just right on the ground. Like a
Well,
mound.
There was like a permanent pong fixture for like a week down the street from us.
A what?
Down Olive Street. Down Olive Street, there was like a permanent beer pong fixture. It was like probably for a week. They had just like a row of chairs. It looked like that wedding I went to once.
Looked like
the one wedding.
Oh, my cousin Josie's wedding. She got married at a little house in northern Missouri, and we accidentally parked in the aisle.
Wait, what?
Well, because it was just an arch in someone's yard. It was a farmhouse, so
Right.
we they're like, you're gonna have to move. You're in the aisle. And yeah, there's a bunch of funny stuff that happened that day. But yeah, the nicest chairs there were the ones that people were carrying on their backs, like the little shoulder strap.
Yeah, like
the bag chair.
yeah, the kind that
Classic bag chair.
The rest were like metal, and all metal in northern Missouri is rusted to hell.
Is there anything good in Missouri besides like Kansas City?
Oh god.
I don't know.
And the fact that you even have to say you say Kansas City as something that's good about Missouri is upsetting.
Hey, I like Kansas City.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
see myself living there.
All right.
How much time have you spent in Kansas City, Josh?
I have spent none because I am a very
okay.
smart person. All our Kansas
That's a
City
little
listeners have
judgmental.
turned us off right now.
We lost an entire metropolitan area.
Yes, I want to be the enemy of an entire metropolitan area. And what?
We lost two cities because they're two Kansas cities. Because they like are joined across the borders. So there's like one in Kansas, one in Missouri. So basically, you pissed off both Kansas cities simultaneously.
But we were just talking about the Missouri one. I don't have any beef with Kansas City, Kansas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah.
Hey, which one was from? Was
Actually-
Dorothy from?
Kansas. And she
We're
was
from
from Kansas
Kansas?
City.
Okay. Oh,
Kansas
mine is
City.
we're not. It's not. We're not in Kansas City anymore.
No, it's
No.
just
We're not
We're not in
Kansas
Kansas anymore.
You sure?
yes.
Very sure.
We are
I wanna
sure about
know
the
how much
very
LSD
famous,
Dorothy took.
the very
Before-
famous movie line from a movie from the 30s. Yes,
I haven't watched it in a while.
Yes.
I've been watching a new show. Been watching Queen of the South. Anybody watched it?
I started it. It's
the-
crazy.
the
Yeah, it's
female
fucking crazy.
cartel leader show.
Yeah. In one of the episodes, her friend is like, "We gotta stop selling cocaine. We gotta start selling crystal meth." And so they like go on YouTube and they like figure out how to make crystal meth. So they're like crystal meth in like a 2-liter bottle in this fucking shitty hotel room. And then like at the very end of the video, the guy that's making the meth goes, "Tune into my next video where I teach you how to make LSD out of common pool chemicals. Anybody can make LSD."
Do you think that they would keep that on
and
YouTube
now I
though?
want to make my own LSD.
Huh?
YouTube. I'm gonna make pool LSD.
Pull LSD.
If they could do it in Queen of the South, I could do it. By the way, when you watch Queen of the South, you have to say it like that.
I thought it was a Mexican cartel show.
No. It's kind of. It's just where she lives in the U.S., but is co-conspirator with cartel in Mexico.
Okay.
So she's running the southern border of the U.S. Anyways, I'm not that far into it, so I don't know yet.
All right. All right. What was I saw something not that long ago that I was just like, oh, you're gonna have. Oh yeah, I was watching the movie Brigsby Bear, and there's a part where he Googles how to make a bomb. Thank you. And I'm just like, oh, he's on a fucking list now.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get flagged for that, not for the Dick Museum. Just you bringing it up.
All the dick pics. Is all the whale dick pics that we.
Why didn't they have a giant jar of blue whale sperm in the Dick Museum? I'm just saying.
Wait, it's
They're
blue?
missing out. No,
The whale is blue.
The
Blue whale.
The variety of whale, Josh.
Okay, I heard the sentence wrong. Okay.
Oh, there's a blue whale.
Yeah,
said-
remember the blue
You
whale?
said blue
produces
whale
400
sperm.
400 gallons of sperm ejaculation.
Hey, what color is the killer whale?
Black and white.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
a
he
panda.
is.
Also known
Panda whale.
orca.
No, but
Orca?
like,
Is it bad to call him a killer whale? Is that like some type of disrespectful term?
yeah, I think that like,
They call it a killer whale because it kills a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
But I'm
so
saying,
most
have
whales-
people have
Well,
really
we said
woke
over
people
the
become
dog.
like offended? Like, don't call it the killer. What gives it a bad rap? They're friendly.
They're not
yeah, I
friendly.
think some PR firm was like,
Free
calling
Willy
orcas
was a
and
killer
stuff.
whale. He was pretty friendly whale.
Yes.
Free Willy is a fictional movie with a trained whale that was held in captivity and is a horrible situation.
I hear the Michael Jackson song. Da-na, 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 and he's jumping over the fucking thing.
I know. See?
Yeah,
because
man.
Free Willy wanted to be free.
Yes.
Did not want to live there.
The ironic thing is that whole movie is a
Killer
promotion
whales
for SeaWorld.
have killed their trainers also because
Yep.
that shit's fucked up.
They're coming.
They do.
One thing
why
I
would you mess
hated.
with an animal? It's like people who have big cats, okay? Fucking Tiger King and shit. Of course you fucking got her fucking arm mauled off. Like, it's only a matter of time when you have a giant fucking predator that the giant fucking predator attacks you.
I kind of hate the documentary Blackfish, almost solely for the fact that it that scene where that part where the guy gets his penis bitten off by a whale. Everybody after that had a Free Willy joke, and I just want to fucking strangle them.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. He just went for the
I
crotch,
feel
I
like-
suppose.
Just trying to figure that out. So a killer whale bit off a dude's dong.
Yes.
Trying to get the
Imagine-
whale to
It had
suck
to
his
be a
dick or
killer
something? Like, because just a dong,
Well,
you would think
anyone
a
would-
whale is so big it would grab the whole middle
It's probably
section.
crotch,
not
but the
just-
headline, everybody took the thing everybody took from it is he bit the penis off. It's probably the whole
Oh.
groin area. So
yeah, it's the whole midsection, right?
Did
Yeah,
that
okay.
dude live?
I'll
He had
have
to
check.
die, right?
You probably can live. I mean, if you get medical attention, they deal with the bleeding, and then you get
But
captured.
would you want to live though?
Like, if you
Would you
got
want to live? That's the
instantly
question.
annoying
If
by
I-
a killer whale.
If an animal bit off my penis, I'd be okay if I had a robot penis.
There's no such thing.
Gosh, you ain't getting no robot
Give
penis.
it some time.
I am
3D
getting a
printing.
robot penis. You guys have so much faith in Elon Musk shooting cars into space. Why can't he start working on a robot penis?
So
You
much.
could probably hook it up though.
You
Actually,
can have a robot penis, but you have the money to buy a robot penis. Where are you going to get the money for a robot dick?
you have to move to another country where healthcare is free, and then they'll do it for you. Sweden or something. You can.
Yeah,
If
they do
you're
it
a
in
citizen.
Sweden. They do it in
And how-
Sweden, Liberty.
How do you become a?
You know what? I'm not
Swedish
even gonna. Here's the thing. I'm not even gonna
Speaking
wait for
of
my
it-
dick to be bitten off. I'm gonna go to Sweden, based only on what Aloe says, and get a robot penis.
You have to chop here, then go to Sweden. You can't go over there and chop it off. They're not going to support that shit because that's a choice you made. So chop it off here, make it seem like an accident, and then go to Sweden and they'll hook you up. I think.
That's literally not how it works.
How do you know?
How any of this works.
What's that, Curtis?
Like to immigrate to
I'm
European
just thinking, they make like bio 3D printers. You can make like a replicant penis, but it'd probably be strictly speaking, a robot penis.
I mean,
It would have-
I'll deal with attachments. I'll deal with
Does it have
I
to
attachments.
don't
be?
I mean, Jesus, they're fucking dildos that move in all sorts of directions. Just get a strap on that fits it. Get over yourself.
Where's the pleasure sensor hookup? Otherwise, what's the point?
Well, the point is you have a robot penis, Aloe.
Oh, okay. So you don't even care about the feeling, the sensations?
Not really. No, I just want to
robot-
say I have a robot penis. I just want the
Okay.
glory of having a. And by the way, it's probably not sweet. It's probably some like disgraced. It's probably like a guy in like deep South America who lost who like is on the run because he molested his patients and
No.
has a drinking problem. Is the only guy who does those.
Well, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket for that. There's no insurance covering that, so I don't care. Free health care or not, you better save up.
Like I said, you're not going to be able to go to Sweden anyways or any European nation. They do not take American immigrants unless you have like an extremely valuable skill that they need.
I will have a robot penis, Liberty.
You're not going to have a robot
Valuable
penis
skill.
before you get there.
That's true. That's true. I need to have the penis.
That's going to be your skill. Oh,
I have a
great. And then I'll get a robot penis when I get there.
Yeah.
They clearly, if they have people with robot penises, that's not like a skill that they need.
Yeah, I mean they have a surplus.
Surplus.
You
Of,
guys.
A surplus of them. I mean they can't. The demand is low at that point.
yeah.
Hey, guess who's here? Remember that Elvis dude? Remember Elvis who was doing shows down there?
Yeah.
He made his way up to North Dakota. I'm gonna try to do a show with him up here.
Who's this
I
Elvis
didn't think I
dude?
would be able to. He had these shows, socks and undies to like the country. I think mostly in the Midwest,
Yeah.
but
He does, for the
he
homeless
lives in his
veterans.
van. He puts on shows, and the cost to get in is like a pair of socks and underwear, and he donates it to homeless shelters in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
great.
he's here in North Dakota, which is crazy.
Oh, fantastic. Cool.
Tell him I said hi.
Tell him I
Yeah,
said
even
hi
though-
too, even though he doesn't know who I am.
Even though Liberty stood him up.
What?
Okay, first of all, I had to get a COVID test, and I didn't want to
Oh yeah.
or any of you, so you're welcome.
You know what? I forgot that was a reason, and I appreciate it.
Dickhead.
Oh man.
I should have just gave you COVID.
Should have just gave everybody COVID. But you didn't end up
Here's
having
the
COVID.
thing: you didn't have it, so yeah, so you wouldn't have given me
Yeah,
COVID.
well, I pretended that I tested positive for it, and then really freaked you out.
It start like they call you up,
had it
Liberty
3 times
Bell,
already.
and you go through the audience and just like start
I just,
hacking.
yeah. Yep. Give them all the
Yeah, I got COVID.
COVID.
The 2 shows I did with him were outside in light, and everything was pretty safe.
Yeah. Yep, that's good. He seems like a really, I mean, just like, obviously like a really incredible person to do what he's doing. So
That's pretty dope.
it's cool that you're a part of that. And I'm glad that actually the whole reason we got connected with him at all was because he was at Saks in Waterloo, just like hanging out at the bar, probably trying to book a gig there maybe. And Rodney was
Yeah, here's the thing: what he did after he left Iowa, and this is why I fuck with him. Besides the fact that he's a really funny dude, if he wasn't first and foremost also funny, I probably wouldn't. But
Right.
he's funny, and you can tell he's been doing it for a little while now. But
there.
what he also did was he gave us a list of people who worked with him. He gave us a list of all the places that he's contacted, because he's contacted hundreds of places. During the day while everybody else is working, he's just in his van contacting bars in the area that he's in to
Right.
find out if they'll let him do a show there. So he gave us a list of all these places that he contacted, places that are actually looking for, comedians to do shit there. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah, like all of it. The person's name, their phone number, not just like the name of the bar, like places that want comedy. And he gave that to everybody, not just a couple people. He was like, here's like, what was there, like 30 or 40 Iowa comics in that group chat?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because he worked with a bunch of different people. He was like, just, do you know anyone else who could do my shit? I don't know what shows he did here. I feel like it was like 10 or something, which is crazy because you know how people who live here aren't really.
saying that. Well, but I think that part of it too is that people are willing to do something like that when it is for a good cause like that.
That is true. Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
think he's charging very much money at all from the venue because, like,
No, he just gets tips. He's just on tips, and then the
Right.
socks and underwear is the main thing.
well,
I think
'cause,
the
like,
tips
what
that he gets goes to us. He pays the comedians too, so
Yeah, when he booked me, he said, "Well, I can guarantee you this," and it wasn't like very much money, but I was like, obviously, like right now, any opportunity to get on a show is great, and also if you be a part of a humanitarian effort, it's important and worth it. So, yeah, that dude's freaking legit. You should definitely.
yeah. Talking to him right now on Instagram. Sorry, because
right.
his at Elvis Comedy. If anybody wants to follow him on Instagram, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's awesome. Just
All right,
a
cool.
really good human.
Well, I think it's about that time to wrap the show up. Curtis, thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
It was really fun to have you. Anything
thanks,
you want to promote or let people know where to find you?
Oh, once comedy actually starts back up again, I'll have stuff to promote, I imagine. But yeah, we got that octopus thing next in September. Is the plan?
Yeah, they're planning on trying to get the open mic
Yeah,
going again?
yeah. Cox Conyers was pretty much like, fuck it. Kim Reynolds wants me to go die. I guess we can do this.
Right.
Yeah.
What if he just starts like with a showcase or something and have local people from up there do it, and then I don't know, that'd be safer than an open mic. But I think there's lots of ways to make it safe. If you have more than mic too.
Well, isn't there also the thing of like thinking about the crowd? Because I think there'd be a bigger crowd
Yeah.
if it wasn't an open mic too, if it was a showcase too.
That's
So of
true.
course, they could probably set up something out in the beer garden as well. I don't know. I'm backseat show running here. So anyway,
Right.
Alex knows what he's doing. He'll figure it
Oh
out.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Liberty, Allo, anything you want to promote or anything new online you want to show people?
Nope, I think I'm good for right now. I haven't set up my OnlyFans yet, so.
Me neither. I keep getting requests for it. Okay then. Allo, you got anything?
Nope. This was fun though.
Yep, it was fun. All right. Well, again, Curtis, thank you for being on the show. For the Fancy Werewolf Lounge, I'm Josh Pfizer.
Bye, guys. It's your girl, Liberty Bell, signing out.
I mean, peace.
All right. And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Good night, everybody.